Hey everyone, welcome to the Mind of Ro page. Today I'm going to talk about Oshumare. Oshumare is the Orisha of the rainbow serpents, cycles, and transformation, and represents movement and cycles. Oshumare is typically seen as a half man or half woman and half serpent with rainbow colors. So Oshumare is actually androgynous and spends part of the year as a man and the other part of the year as a woman. And the colors that Oshumare is associated with is the rainbow, especially the colors red, burgundy, purple, pink, and green, and is associated with the color 9. And if you would like to make any offers to Oshumare, foods that he, she, or it would like is corn and shredded coconut and fresh water. And as you can see right here, I offered corn. It's better to use white corn. I specifically asked Oshumare, is it okay if I give you this corn, this yellow corn? I happened to be cooking that day, and Oshumare said yes. But typically you would want to give him or she or it white corn, and then what you would do is you would sprinkle coconut shreds like I did so over the corn. You could also offer him or she water like in a shot glass or just a glass as well. And because Oshumare is associated with the number 9, you could either give 9 pieces of corn, or you could just give a whole piece of corn. It's really up to you. And also you could also light a candle that matches the colors I just listed. You could do all the different colors of the rainbow, or because Oshumare likes purple, I have a purple candle. As you can see, and the other day I actually lit a green and a purple candle. So why would you contact Oshumare? Oshumare brings wealth, communication with your ancestors, and balance to your aura. And because Oshumare is actually considered rainbow energy, which is colors, Oshumare will help you see the unseen, which means whatever it is that you are not seeing, not only outside of yourself, but most importantly within yourself, Oshumare is the Orisha you want to talk to help you see and understand what's going on within yourself and within your aura, because your aura is rainbow colors. Therefore, Oshumare represents your Kundalini energy or your aura energy and your rainbow colors that you actually have within your life force energy. So my personal experience that I've had with Oshumare is, so this is crazy. This is what happened. So she came up to me as a female. So like I said earlier, sometimes Oshumare can be a male or a female, or maybe a little bit of both. I think it just depends on what time of year it is. So I was actually sleeping at a friend's house, and I woke up because a being that was a half human, half snake with one giant blue eye. I don't know if you know what this is, but if you've ever seen that evil eye, which is actually a pendant a lot of people wear, and it's blue and white and black, and it's supposed to push away other people's evil eye. As you can see, I have kind of like a drawing on the mirror right here. So this is what she had, was a snake body, and the top half was a human, and the face was kind of snakish, humanish type of face with like one big blue eye, which looked a lot like the evil eye that wards off other evil eyes. And she was staring at me with a huge eye looking at me. And she wasn't speaking a whole lot. She was actually very quiet, and her energy was very fierce. And what this being did was made me look inside myself. She was looking into my soul, and she made me see myself. So at this time when this happened, I have no idea who she was or why she approached me. I've never heard of Oshumare, and I've never looked her up or anything. No one's ever mentioned this name to me in my entire life. And she approached me when I was at a friend's house, and she made me evaluate myself. She literally was a being who came up to me and looked at me and showed me all of my own energy. And I couldn't, and after I seen her, she started showing me all kinds of images of myself and how I feel and why, what I need to fix, what I'm good at, all that stuff, and then she just disappeared. And then I couldn't sleep. I was wide awake for like 4 hours. I could not go to sleep. And eventually, I just started Googling things, and I was like, okay, what is this being? Who just approached me? I'm not tripping. I'm not going crazy. What did I just see? So I looked it up, and I looked up Snake Orisha because I wanted to see who was speaking to me. And Oshumare popped up, and so did Damballa. Damballa is a voodoo spirit who is actually another version of Oshumare. And according to the description in the pictures I have found, it was Oshumare that approached me. And I actually divined on it recently to find out, was this Oshumare who approached me months ago to communicate? And all answers was yes, according to Obi. If you're not sure who Obi is, I made another video recently about who Obi is. Obi is pretty much Eshu. You could divine and ask questions to Obi Eshu, and he'll give you very accurate answers on anything, basically. So that's when I say I divined and asked Obi, that's what I mean by that. So that's my first experience with Oshumare. I did not purposely manifest or purposely try to invoke Oshumare the first time I've ever came into contact with this being. She actually approached me. And then recently I approached her. I called on her because I like to make these videos. And the reason why I knew I was supposed to approach her is because there's signs that certain Orishas come around. So how do you know if Oshumare is around you? You will see a lot of snakes will pop out to you. It could be like maybe pictures, maybe somebody's conversating with you and bringing up a concept of a snake. Maybe a bunch of people keep walking by you and they're wearing shirts with snakes on it, or coincidentally so this actually recently happened to me this week. Somebody came up to me and was talking to me about somebody got possessed by a being who kept talking like a snake, blah blah blah. And I was like, well, and then they try to make it seem like it was evil. I'm like, well, how do you know this being was evil, you know? And I was like, why do people keep coming to me and talking to me about snake deities, and why do I keep seeing snakes? And also something I noticed is this happened this time and the last time Oshumare was around, is that I see blind people. So the first time Oshumare came around, I actually ended up doing a blind person's hair. And a couple days ago, when I noticed I kept seeing snakes, a blind person, as soon as I looked out the window, was actually walking on the sidewalk right in front of my apartment window. So Oshumare represents sight. Because Oshumare represents color, color is actually sight. And according to an ancient story, Oshumare helps Oludumare see. So if you're not sure who Oludumare is actually another name for God. So I'm not sure exactly who's watching this video. But according to a lot of spiritualists and a lot of ancient civilizations, the concept is God is everything. So according to my understanding is if you were to say God to me, if I say God, I mean everything is God. So when I speak on Orishas and I share videos on Orishas, Orishas are actually aspects of Oludumare, who is everything, who is God. So Oshumare helped Oludumare see, because Oshumare is color. Because without color, there is no sight. Therefore, when Oshumare is around and I can't say Oshumare does this to everybody, but this is what Oshumare does to me, that for me to know that Oshumare is around and he or she or it wants me to see something and understand something, I'll see a lot of snakes, I'll see a lot of rainbow colors, and I'll see blind people walking near me or close to me. So close that I'm doing their hair. Because Oshumare will help you see the unseen. So I don't know how many of you have been following me for a while, but I am an aura reader, and I'm really great at reading other people's aura. But one weakness I've always had is I'm horrible at reading my own aura. And for the first time ever, I invoked Oshumare. On my own accord, I called her or him to come towards me so I could talk to this being. And for the first time, I was able to read my own aura, which I've never been able to do. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I've talked to a lot of other mediums and a lot of psychics who say they're really good at reading other people, but they can't read themselves. Oshumare is the type of being that will make your eyeballs literally curl back in the back of your head, and you can see your own brain and your own mind and your own soul and your own aura, your own imbalances and balances, which I know sounds really scary. But if you want to be a balanced person, and if you want your aura and you want your chakras and your Kundalini to rise, which is a rainbow colors and rainbow energy, we need to be able to see ourselves and be able to see our own weaknesses so we could heal ourselves. Because how do we know what to heal if we don't know what our imbalances are? Oshumare is the being you would like to talk to or invoke so you could see that within yourself. So from my experience of Oshumare, Oshumare does not talk a lot. Some Orishas could be very talkative and they'll actually be in your ear and talk. Oshumare tends to be very quiet. She does not talk. It's very energetic, and your whole aura, from my experience, will actually change, and you'll start to realize a door gets opened within your psyche to where you could see why you're doing the things that you're doing, where the healing needs to be involved, and why, and what you could do to heal it. And I know that probably sounds pretty scary. A lot of us don't want to look inside. But the way Oshumare does it, it's not that bad, to be honest. So I know a lot of us, including myself, have PTSD. And when we go back into memories, it's really hard to cope. It's really hard to remember. Oshumare does not bring memories up and freak you out. He, she, or it actually comes at a very more understanding level and shares that energy of higher understanding or godly understanding with you as well, because that energy is with you when you summon or invoke Oshumare. Therefore, when you invoke her or him, you will be able to know what exactly is going on within yourself from a non-judgmental perspective, because you're getting the energy of Oshumare. Oshumare is not a judgmental being. Basically, it's just turning your eyes back inward into yourself so you could understand yourself. Because a lot of us want things in our life. So Oshumare also represents wealth. But for us to be able to be wealthy, we need to understand that the reason we don't have certain things that we want for ourselves is because we are blocking it from ourselves. There's some kind of insecurity or some kind of false belief that we have that's keeping us from something that we want. Because Oshumare represents wealth, he will help you understand why you are not getting what you want to be able to bring yourself wealth or richness or any kind of success that you seem to be blocking yourself from. So Oshumare isn't the type of being that I feel like, I think you can probably, I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to do some more studies with Oshumare. I believe that there is some occult work that you could do with Oshumare where you could bring offers. When I'm done with this video, I'm probably going to do some occult work with him or her and ask some Obi questions to find out what can I give to help me get wealth and success or money and things, physical things like that brought to me. When I get done with this video, I'll do that. But from what I've learned the last time I spoke to this being is we need to learn how to get rid of the blockages that are keeping us from wealth. Instead of pointing blame and saying, oh, it's our parents' fault, it's our job's fault, or I don't have enough time, or I don't have this, or I don't have any money to make money, blah, 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 whatever excuses that we have, at the end of the day, it is still our aura and what we attract to ourselves, and we need to take accountability for it. So Oshumare is the being that will basically help you understand that within yourself, so that part could get healed. So whatever blockages that we have within our aura, within our chakras, and within our Kundalini that is keeping our Kundalini from rising, Oshumare will help you unblock that. But the first step to be able to unblock that is to be able to understand and see why and how it's being blocked from the start. Another personal experience that I had is recently when I spoke to Oshumare. When Oshumare is invoked into your home and around you, your brain will not turn off. So just letting you know, do not go to work that day if you want to invoke Oshumare, and if you want to learn some things about yourself. This is an epitome of spending time with thyself, because he will let you know everything that you have been doing, why and how it tied to your past and everything. So please don't invoke Oshumare and then go to work, or you're going to be uncomfortable because you're going to be around a bunch of people. Make sure you are either alone or you are around other people who you could actually open up to and be able to talk to, that aren't going to judge you for being very, very open about things that you just realized about yourself. Because it's kind of like a high moment, to be honest. I was not drinking, I was not smoking, I was not doing anything when I invoked Oshumare, okay? I'm just letting you know that if you were to invoke Oshumare, you will have a high moment. That you will feel like, oh my God, how did I not know this whole freaking time? And it's been right there. And you'll be surprised in how much a lot of these clues and answers have been right here with you, with your soul, and has been shown to you your whole life. And you've just been kind of like missing out or looking the wrong direction or pushing it away. That's something I realized when Oshumare said, or not really said, but helped me realize certain things that I was doing. I was like, man, I knew this, but for some reason my soul or my mind wanted to keep pushing it away. So Oshumare will help you stop doing that in a non-judgmental, comfortable way. Just make sure you are not going to work that day. Make sure you are not around judgmental people. And I know you know what I'm talking about. There are some people a lot of us hang out with that you just can't say certain things to them. So just make sure when you do it, when you are done speaking to or invoking Oshumare, you're going to realize your energy will change, and you will start having a lot of self-realization moments, and you want to make sure you have open-minded people around you at the time. I would actually probably suggest not to be alone, because you're going to want to talk to somebody. I know that I did. I know that a lot of times we have a lot of crazy, oh my God, I didn't realize this. I can't believe I didn't realize it. I'm realizing now. You want to tell somebody, it's really exciting. So my suggestion would at least have somebody on lockdown on the phone, knowing you can call and talk to about it, or be able to write it down or something, because that's pretty much what's going to happen if you invoked Oshumare. I'm looking at my notes real quick to see if there's anything else I want us to say. I don't think there's anything else. I think I'm done with my list. So if you guys have any questions about Oshumare, please let me know. If you have any experience with a being coming to you as like a snake or a rainbow serpent or rainbow type of being, please let me know. Share a story with me. I love these kind of stories. Just to let you know, Oshumare does not really speak. She could actually sound kind of like a snake and kind of speak like that. It could be kind of creepy if you're not aware, and if you're still indoctrinated, you could be fearful. But Oshumare is not evil. Oshumare is the rainbow colors and represents light, represents self-knowledge and wealth and success and all that stuff. So please do not demonize Oshumare, because a lot of indoctrinated people tend to demonize snake beings or just the concept of the sound when a being speaks. Okay, so just let you know, if you are a medium and you hear really well, that or if you have medium-like dreams, if Oshumare approaches you and does make any sound, most likely it will sound very snake-like. Please do not be scared. This is how Oshumare communicates. Oshumare is not to be feared. Oshumare is to be understood, so you could actually understand yourself. Just a warning and something to understand and be aware of if you were to invoke Oshumare. If you like these kind of videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will put a link when I'm done with this video. I will add a link to it. And don't forget to hit the notification bell on my YouTube channel. I also have a TikTok and a Twitter and an Instagram and a Snapchat, and I'll share that as well. Please share this video and show me some support. If you have any questions on any other Orishas that I have not shared yet and you would like me to share them, please shoot me a message or a comment and let me know. Hope everybody is having a colorful day. Namaste, Hotep. Peace.